Hello, and welcome back to the grind through the village quests, where I'm going to primarily focus on getting through the village quest as quickly as possible. I will make my way through, and I will work my way through the other, mini side quests that don't really matter later, and I won't record that because that's a waste of time. But I'm going to make my way through, and today I'm hopefully going to beat these three. What will be more difficult is I'm going to be using
Be careful out there.
weapons that I don't use. Like previously, I've only really used the insect glaive. So this episode, or at least
I've been waiting for you.
the first hunt, I'm going to be using...
Oh, delicious.
I don't think that's that useful. I'm going to be, in this context, I'm going to be using the hammer. I might not use the hammer for each monster. It's going to be a question of how it feels to use. If I really don't like it, I'll stop using it for now. I might go back and use it later, but for now, I'm not gonna. If I don't enjoy it, I'll stop for now. It's so...
Here you go.
You only get 3. They cooked like 6 of them. I guess our cat gets 1. Oh, there must be 1 on the ground for our dog. Or maybe 2 on the ground for our dog. Okay. Should you really put it on a stick if you're feeding it to a dog? Oh, this is Frostland. First trip here.
Chilling
This
to the
playthrough.
bone, a trial for the brave. Those who go alone will meet an icy grave. Snow so cold it burns. From here no one returns. Running into the darkness. Fangs snapping at your heels. When at last you stop to rest, a quick look around reveals. You walked straight into a nest, littered with previous meals.
Didn't it look like those were breathing out, though?
Don't stop. Don't linger.
Oh, because they aren't
Don't
previous
sleep
meals,
every
they're just
step.
asleep.
For the beast will find you, and you'll never wake again.
These intros are so good. They're really fun. I really love them. This is gonna go very poorly. This is not gonna go well at all. Energy drink to clear sleep. Because I don't know how to use a hammer. It's straightforward is my understanding. It's basically wrong button. Wrong button again. This is basic. You have to know when to use what attack. Okay, so there's elaborate combos that I'm not too worried about learning right now. It's verticals. 1, 2, 3. You can do side into... You can do side into a smash. And if you keep pressing, it just cycles that. That's probably better, is my baseless guess. Oh, okay. You can engage run to more quickly put away your weapon, I think. I need to change the order of this stuff. Hello. Wild Palico guy. I forget what you do. I'm not going to worry too much. Oh, I also wanted to eat the rations. I'm not actually sure where the guy I'm trying to fight is right now. I'm just going to collect whatever I find. It's all fresh-ish. Okay, what weird. It's been a very long time, and I've never actually... I don't know if I've ever actually tried using a hammer. I know it's all about getting knockouts, basically, but that's about it. Oh, wrong button. Wrong game. More mega potions. Let me get the flash bug. Is the guy I need to fight here? No, it's a Lagambi. That's not what I want. Come on. Get on the dog. Get on the dog. Come on, dog. Please. Might as well gather this. Oh, it moved. They didn't actually follow it. Anyway, spending extra time getting sidetracks not bad. Because I can spend the time to explore the map. Start unlocking the spaces. Okay, but can this guy climb this? I thought they could climb to a certain extent. Can they not? And you have to hop off? I can't remember is the issue. No, don't climb the dog. It's just this, like you sprint, you hop off, and then you start climbing. Because I remembered it being fairly smooth to transition to climbing. But maybe it's because of being able to hop off quickly and easily. Okay, it should be done. This way. Okay, I can see him. This is probably not the best monster to try. Can you climb these with the... Okay, you can climb those with the dog.
There it is.
Could that have been 2 swings? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, wrong button. Wrong video game entirely. Can I... I'm just... Oh, wrong game again. I'm thinking about pressing right trigger to swing because of Elden Ring. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably doing something fundamentally wrong. Just terribly wrong. But I have no idea what I'm doing. This just feels terrible. And if I'm not doing something wrong, then I think... Oh, you have to trigger that. Okay. If I'm not doing something wrong, then I think hammer just isn't for me.
Let's keep it up.
And if I am doing something wrong, then I should try to figure out what that is. This just feels terrible. I bet there's wire bug stuff that I should figure out, but... It's just so slow. Which is also my issue with Greatsword. Greatsword is incredibly slow if you want to get charged attacks. And you have to actually know what you're doing to be able to get any hits in ever.
After it.
I know that there's combos, like, oh, you can do this, or maybe this, into that is probably a combo that I need to...
To your stamina.
It's probably specific stuff that I need to learn combo-wise. But the biggest challenge is... Oh. Right here. That's very slow. Come on. Move, please. Thank you. There's probably something that I'm missing, but... Actually, it's probably related to this, even.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah. I mean, that was not a good application of it, but it's probably...
No more holding back.
making use of this that is what I need to do better at. Because that one's pretty good for a vertical attack. So I can sort of... Bad positioning, but... It's sort of...
Face my fury!
I want to do that as best I can, probably. I can probably roll out of that extremely slow animation that followed. Wait, no, I need to remember Wirefall. This. No. This, that, I think is the combo. This, that. I'm gonna get hit here. He missed. Whoa. Okay, there's a button you can push that does something there. I have no idea what that was. What was that? I pushed this? No. What did I push to do something there? R, right trigger and B. Is that a buff? What? Okay, I need to figure out what this is. I need to figure out what that is. So, you do this. It was different. Okay, there's an entire combo button system that I know nothing about. Is this red instead of blue? Do I have to wait? Do I have to sharpen? I should probably read how this works. Do I sharpen?
I shall use this chance wisely.
Maybe not. The yellow icon didn't change in any way. That's what I was checking primarily. I should heal. What a waste of healing total. Like, I'm so low on... I've had to heal so much. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to... This could... Figuring out that there is that is pretty relevant. No idea. Oh, now that time it went purple. It must be a time-based thing then? Oh, no idea what this is. No, I don't know how I specifically triggered that. I was trying to do... Oh. Oh. Okay. Mega Potion's kind of overkill. But that was pressing and holding the trigger. Okay. That makes sense. That's an entire... Then... Oh. Am I...
You're done for!
Forgetting that that's how I do that. Okay. I was inputting entirely wrong. Start sprinting. And I could use this to heal for a minute. Nice. Too late, but... Okay, so that helps a lot. I figured out part of it. I should just read how to use the hammer before I try using it. Or look online, but that's boring. I'd rather do it in-game. So then I go here. Fully charge whatever this is. See what happens if I just smack him in the head.
Face my fury!
I mean, that's pretty satisfying. And then I have to roll out after that attack because otherwise I get kind of stuck. I don't think this is necessarily optimal. Oh, and then I can store that? I don't know. I don't know what the blue hammer mode means. Cause that's, if I press a button there, it turns it into a blue hammer. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, that's a different attack. It was because I didn't charge it as long once it hit the spike? No.
You're done
Is it
for!
because it's in blue form that that didn't do as much? I think it's kind of fun to mess around with this. super slow on bringing that weapon out. I'm gonna over-rely on... Why am I not wire bugging? Wait. Okay, just...
I'll show you no mercy.
Okay, wrong button. Wrong button. I meant the B one, not the X, not the Y one.
Watch your health.
Yeah. Probably again not worth using a mega instead of a normal, but
No more holding back.
that's pretty good. There's something. I need to roll sooner. I think. Okay, no. Just missing entirely. I think that's probably... Okay, that just terrible.
I'll show you no mercy.
Exactly at the time he moves, but I murdered a small guy. I'm sleeping.
Fading.
If I use... I'm in a bad location. If I do this, is that good for... Not really. It's not great for making up space. Or for catching up. So is this where I spin this? Doesn't even hit that much harder. Now I spin because I pressed B with the bumper. And now if I charge this up, it does the spin because I'm not in blue hammer form. But now I'm in blue hammer form.
Face my fury.
This does not give enough movement. Run so I can get on the Palico. It's interesting. It's very, I should probably read how to actually, the intended mechanics for the hammer. Like, even if I don't understand it right away reading it, I should probably take the time. Wrong button.
Thanks for the support.
What is so slow?
Any last words?
I don't know. It's not the best
Whetstone.
attack against this guy, probably. I'm aware that it's probably, like, always
excellent
optimal to
opportunity.
ride your Palamute before you sharpen. If it's not strictly necessary, I want to avoid it. So... Okay, how does this work? Why did it go instantly to the spiked version? I don't know what I'm doing.
It's all
This will
over
hit,
for you.
hopefully. So that one's probably better if you can get the swings in. Kinda... it's probably better to just put my weapon away if I need to walk even that far. Hit the hammer swing at least. Then I can do this. I missed entirely. Good job. I missed mostly. And then the blue just has a vertical swing.
It's over.
Come on, let me harvest.
I'll help myself, thank you.
Should figure out how to use this. It's interesting. I might continue using it for today. For this episode. I assume the hunting horn will be different because it won't just be swinging a blunt force object. Notes? Weapon controls? Hammer. Overhead. Side smash. Hold to charge. Holding down the charge button will expend stamina to store up power, each with their own attack variation. Charge switch. Changes charge attack action activated again to reset it. Doing so will also set your charge level to max. While charging, let go to attack. Press B to switch. Silkbind Spinning Bludgeon is the spinning and the impact crater is up and down. Oh, and the impact
Another
crater costs
successful
2.
hunt.
Okay. Kind of hate this face. It's perfectly obnoxious. I'm going to read a tiny bit more about the hammer, but I guess I found all the basics there. And like the basics of the basics. Yeah, impact crater, jump straight up, dish out a devastating rising attack that also hits multiple times on the way down. Oh, you can charge the impact crater, I assume, based on what they say there. You can charge before unleashing the attack by holding the charge button. So, if you use the charge button, fully charge it, then wire bug, you'll get different attacks. Oh, I need to check this. Kinsect Fire, this is the same. Yeah, none of these are the important diving attack. But what is combos? Why? Charged side blow. Charged follow up. So you can follow up the charged thing. Charge 2, followed by side smash, followed by overhead smash, followed by upswing. Interesting. Spinning bludgeon follow up. So you fully charge, you spinning bludgeon, and then you can side smash during first. You can do spinning side smash during first spin, spinning follow up during second spin, spinning strong upswing 4th to 5th. Okay, I might do another hunt with this, trying to do some of that.
How are you today?
More side quests, hunting, and Shrine Ruins, because I think both of these are in the Shrine Ruins. Oh wait, no, the rabbit's not going to be in the Shrine Ruins. They're in the Frost Islands. Whoops, too late. I guess I'll hunt this right first.
Good luck.
I'll do at least one more hunt with the hammer before I move on.
Have a seat. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, points are still higher.
What do I be today?
More points just because. Deflector, sharpness consumption. Polisher. Let's go with medic. Sure.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna skip it this time. All of them applied.
On a frosty mountain range, far from human haunts.
This
An
is a long
abominable beast does whatever it wants.
Like it's so low on the food chain.
Hair, or is it bear? It is neither, so beware.
I think it is a
It will
Big
drench
hair.
the snow with blood and wreak nothing but despair.
interesting. I think Lagambi's pretty fun. Kezu's pretty annoying. If Kezu's the name of the wall, like roof holding electricity sucker. So some of actually, whatever. Let's just keep moving. I really want to figure out how to use different weapons instead of only doing Insect Glaive, because at least Insect Glaive is kind of easy. It's not like it. Not talking complication, but just for how I play, it's a much easier way to play because I can just stay. If you stay in the air, it's really easy to avoid 80% of attacks. So I don't think I really need to change this sorting of this, and I need to empty out my inventory as well. Free smoke bomb, good to know. I want the ration and such, but not at all what I meant to push there, but. Okay, get on the Get on the Palamute.
Let us move. There it is.
Oh, move. Okay, so you can charge into
It's all over for you.
that. Kind of useless if it just misses, but
This isn't good.
I'm kind of curious. So if I charge this, you can move reasonably quickly while charging, which is kind of surprising. So then you can go into a combo like that. Okay. I'm in the spinning mode, not the secondary changed mode. Okay, maybe you also explicitly don't want to let the spin go to the end. Because maybe if you let the spin go to the end, it's bad.
Face my fury.
And I just missed because it targeted the Palico. I'm trying to examine the various ways of attacking. Okay. So, position better, and the spin. And if I attack early, it's a side swing, but it came from the left, not the right, because that's the direction that I'm attacking.
I'll show you numerous.
Okay, instantly interrupted. I just want to see the fully charged
Are you ready?
this, see if it... Oh yeah, it's good hits. And it's probably... I couldn't get out of there. Was there something I need to do to get out of that location? So, I'm here. Big thump, big roll. I'm gonna hit with this.
All over for you.
And I just missed because it focuses my buddy instead of me. Okay, so if I do this again, let's see how the Heat of the Randor rock. Let's see how this... If I stand right against him, how does this feel?
Are you ready?
Terrible. Maybe if I position better, it would have been better. Nope. So I also wanted to figure out... He left? Okay. If I do this, 2, 3, 4, 5, it takes a long time before I can do anything. If I spin, 1, 2, and if I do this, I might be able to move quicker. It's hard to judge. And then I need to switch off that. He is gone because he went into the tunnels that I have not explored yet, so he's not on the map.
Excuse me.
I need to get into the habit of doing this at every opportunity. Oh, he is visible, I guess. I just wasn't looking in the right direction. Didn't push that. Oh, I did that. Okay. That makes sense. I'm trying to mess around with this. I need to figure out how... Oh, let's kill these guys while I'm here. So spin, 2, 3. If I attack now, it just continued. So that was not the necessary attack. 2, 3. That's the side swing. Come on. Get into a location where I can actually attack you, please. Let's use this.
My fury.
Oh, it didn't even hit his head, because it hits on the ground impact, I guess. I might be overemphasizing this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed. When I switch, I need to combo that. I need to... The switch into an attack is something that I need to get used to. I kind of want to loot these guys, but... So, switch into an attack. Oh, I didn't even switch. Weird. That's the guy that I think gives you a shield.
Pay attention to your stamina.
I kind of want that to be disabled. Oh, okay. Since I'm not in the charged form, I can't use Silkbind. If I'm in the blue hammer, I can't use Silkbind
No
attacks.
more holding back.
But if I'm in yellow form, I can. That seems like a weird application.
Any last words?
Oh, okay, that's way too much forward momentum. It's gonna be good against stuff like Rathian, Rathalos, etc. Okay, what was that? Okay, let's just try spinning. That hit his head, but I guess their head is resistant.
Watch your health.
This hunt's going better than the last one, I think. Wrong button.
After it!
It's going better. It's not going great, but it's better.
A major step forward.
It's still very slow. That's the shield, I believe? Yeah. The orange bar above my HP.
Let us move.
Okay. Going well, I think. Yeah, maybe it's more accurate to say it could be worse. I think I'm overemphasizing the charge stuff, but maybe that is what you're supposed to focus on. I'm not sure. I think this guy's weak point is his tail. I got distracted by stamina. I wanted to use the whetstone, not eat rations.
Now's my chance.
Please move. Not quite in time. Okay. Was that the lantern bug doing fire damage to him? Or was that a coincidental timing of...
You're done for.
That's pretty good damage, though. Now I need to go chase this to the Great Baggy. Which means I need to turn to the right.
This monster to me.
And you can evade to move quicker? Not really. Jump down, please. Thank you. Can I equip? Can I gather items? I don't think I can. I don't know if I can run this far in time. I'm gonna try, but worst case I can just run him into a wall. Not really an issue. Kind of interesting that that doesn't collect for me. It makes sense that it doesn't, but it's kind of interesting. It collects Spira Birds, though. I guess it's based on me and not whatever I'm riding. So when I'm riding a Palamute, I'm close enough that it's fine. Dude, it's basically you spam strong attack, evade, or whichever attack is best for what you're using. I'm just here to launch into them, but I didn't hit them enough necessarily, but I did. You want to hit them enough so you can get the other one, and then you use your second monster to do as much damage as you can. Once the Wyvern Riding gauge is full, press Y and B to perform a devastating Mounted Punisher. It's only available for a limited time, and it knocks you off. Mounted Punisher is available. You can use YB and attacks to topple monster without fail. So you want to topple them and then use this. Some of these mounted finishers are really cool. Like, I think Magnamalos is pretty fun. I'm
This'll
sure
do
to
for now.
collect all this. He ran real quick. That was kind of like the lamest. Oh, he's asleep. I think the best opener I can do is charge and then hope that I hit the second of this. Okay, not close enough. I have to wait for it to charge up, though. I could do the spinny, but I'm gonna wait. So what is it? My understanding is it does like double damage? Whatever awakening attack you do. Oh, wrong button. What was... Oh. Anyway, I messed up too much because it doesn't move nearly as far as I thought. And I pushed the wrong button. Wrong button again. So, his tail is his weak point? How'd that not hit? No, okay, gaming.
You're done for!
Oh, good. That's a good hit, yeah. Can I move quicker than that? I don't know if there's some fact that I'm totally missing. Well, why can't I do... Oh, because I'm out of wire bug, obviously.
Are you ready?
Not going to move forward enough, and it's going to miss. Yes. Okay, good to know how little movement it gives. I need to keep that in mind. I missed. This has such low reach.
You're done for!
Avoid? Nope, I hit it midair. Didn't ruin me, but it still hit me midair. Change. I'm thinking though, hammer's not really my style. I think it's actually really low range. Surprise. What was that? What was that? I didn't touch the trigger. Or maybe I accidentally pressed the trigger.
It's up to something! It's all over!
I do like this attack. That attack's pretty satisfying. I just don't understand if that's what I'm supposed to focus or if it's just bad gameplay to focus that heavily on. And it also leaves you very vulnerable. Because you can't wire bug out of it. So wait, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that attack? Okay, I still hit him somehow. I have wire bugs to spare. I'm not a fan of this fight with this. Like,
Face my fury!
the hammer is too slow for this to work well, at least for how I play. Oh, there's a material over there I don't want to miss. I'm surprised that last swing doesn't hit that hard. Like, it's a 28, but like... that hit pretty hard. Maybe that's what I need to take advantage of
It's
more.
over!
Instead of always sticking with the B version, the yellow
I shall
version, I
put
need to
this
stick with
to
the
good use.
blue version. You should see what the internet has to say. Like, look into how hammer works. Hammer charge switch. I need to go grab that item that was on the ground. Hammer charge switch Monster Hunter Rise. I need to know what it does. 'Cause the differences I am uncertain about. I'm not using that website. That website's bad.
Good job, my friend.
Oh, that voice. It's
Our quest
funny.
is completed!
Charge switch. The type of attack during charge switch changes, creating 2 patterns of attack that can be used. Charge attack. Dash breaker? Oh, you don't get switched skills until later, I think. Anyway, health up small. So yeah, I guess I finished this quest. Healing Blade, I think, is pretty good. I don't have to do anything. Nice, no quests.
It's a good day for a hunt.
So now it's Arzuros. But I want to do the optional side quests. Hunting, riding, easy.
Don't forget to eat.
Yep. I almost forgot to eat, despite her saying don't forget to eat because I tuned out already. So I'm eating at the wrong location. I should be eating at the single person location.
All delicious.
Calculator. Oh, actually, I will be gathering those. And let's go defense. Sure.
Coming right up.
I'm gonna let it run this time. I'm reading about Hammer.
Here you go. Yay!
There's a lot of Monster Hunter Rise stuff.
Back to work.
So yeah, the only difference with the charge switch is apparently the charge attacks.
Roaming hill and dale. A gluttonous brute leaves a sluggish trail. Attempts to sate its hunger prove of no avail. It keeps eating more and more. And with every bite, it succumbs yet further to its destructive appetite.
I shan't lose.
So apparently, what I want to do is 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, and use that attack a lot of the time, I guess. What is... Okay, that's weird. For some reason that just seemed weird. I don't know why. The fact that it seemed weird is what is weird. I have an Arzuros to hunt. It's very different hunting this because when I first played Rise, it was on a Switch. And I think I mostly either... I didn't play it on like a proper computer monitor, you know? Small portable screen. Or, you know, the screen of the Switch itself. It's a very different experience when you
Excellent
can't,
opportunity.
because like, I totally forgot about the top right corner of the screen showing the monsters in the area. Because it's just kind of out of my focus zone because of a bigger screen. I want the healing. Arzuros, hello.
I found our target.
Move. So it's... I didn't eat. I meant to eat. Eat, please. Thank you. Because I meant to eat. I didn't mean to, Oops. But yeah, apparently that charge switch gives you iframes, which is good. Oh, it's a different color on the different charge as well. That actually does a lot of step forward. Kind of interesting. This is not the way to do it, I guarantee. I didn't push the button in time. You can break this guy's tail, right? Not necessarily with this, but... And not in the traditional tail break way, but like his tail is a weak point, despite the fact that it's barely a tail. I really hate, actually, Palicos. Like, I really don't like them drawing aggro. That's not at all what I tried to input, but I pressed wrong. I input the wrong thing because I forgot that it's left trigger if I want to...
After it!
It's left trigger if I want to use Silkbind.
Let us move!
I pressed the button to jump off, but it didn't jump off. Not the button I wanted, because it didn't quite... That did not hit his head somehow.
Face my fury!
That didn't hit his head either, but I broke his arms. Not at all the input that I wanted, but it works. Well, it didn't really work because I didn't finish the proper...
A major step forward!
I missed entirely on a stationary target.
Take this!
That's not at all the input that I wanted. I meant to put in the vertical Big Bang or whatever it's called. Oh, he moved. Can you do like a bop? Okay, you can do a bop, bop. That seems like an effective enough combo. I need to have a free flash bomb that I can use.
I shall use this chance wisely!
I mean, it wasn't a wise chance. Ah, it's better to hit here. Oh, no it isn't.
This is going to hurt!
It doesn't hit his head, which is kind of annoying. Doesn't hit his head either. Doesn't hit his head at all. Because because it's throwing from bottom to top, so the first thing it impacts is his arms. So this seemed... wrong button. This is gonna bounce backwards, yep. This into this seems effective.
You're done for!
Oops, wrong button. It worked out, but that's not what I wanted to do. I should have waited for the HP to regen before I healed. That was wasteful. Yeah, I might as well eat them both. Doesn't matter.
It's up to something!
I missed. 'Cause I'm bad. Okay, he just keeps going. I need a heal on my bar. I missed because he turned at the last second. Like they, okay, that does terrible damage.
Don't let it get away! Let us move!
Let us move.
Let's keep it up!
Let us move.
Looks useful.
Looks useful, huh? If it was the herb, then that's definitely
Excuse me.
true. Because herbs are very useful. I should probably spend a second. Make sure I'm
Not
full
quite sharp enough.
whetstones. I should go grab the heal over here. Okay, I want to run. Get into the correct direction. He just keeps going. Actually, that, the basic charge has a follow-up. Does this have a different follow-up? No, not that one. And not that one.
I'll show you no mercy!
I mean, that's good damage.
Now!
And then I can mount it. I can mount it. I pressed B, but it didn't. Could I have to get off of it for B to count?
Observe how it's done!
So I need to get to the great... It's not a great... No, that is a great Izuchi, isn't it? Run across here. Well, I think Wyvern riding's fun. I think it's a little bit effective, like more effective than it needs to be, even without speccing into it. You can like I think the fact that there are specific like specs and such to focus, like there's armor improvements that provide assistance for monster riding, wyvern riding, and even without them it's still super effective, which I think just makes it kind of
I think you've had enough!
eyes. It didn't work. Shame. I didn't hit him enough to trigger the infinite chaining of rides. I could hit him more and try to trigger it again, but I'd rather just hunt what I need to hunt.
After it!
What is purple? Red is like aggressive, I assume. I'm gonna get hit. I didn't get hit. I did get hit. Yeah, let's just flash bomb. Did it even? It missed.
It's all over for you!
Very greedy. I'm kind of iffy on that hitting in the way it did, but I'm gonna die. I got lucky.
Excuse me.
Brace yourself!
Okay, let's move away. Okay. Oh, I didn't do it in time. Or it's just not doable in that context.
Be careful.
I got done in because he decided to jump straight at the monster. Because I couldn't adjust. I guess I could have pressed B midair, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if I staggered it once. Or stunned it once. Wrong. Oh, you can. Okay, so it's good to know that you can roll out of that.
Take this!
Again, doesn't. It's kind of interesting that it doesn't impact the head on the vertical. On the like a vertical swing from below will hit the leg, and then I think it doesn't count if it then hits the head sometimes.
Are you
I should have charged it
ready?
one more time. That was pretty good, actually. That was good timing on the kill.
Victory!
bunch of stuff to loot.
Pardon
but
my insolence.
getting him on the baseball swing. I have one more hunt in this 2-star village quest. Is there another item that broke off back here? I don't think so.
Let us move.
Check, but I don't think so. I should go grab the honey if I can, though. Straight ahead. I should have time. Good. Mega potions. It's still a net gain of mega potions from this area. Like, the herbs get me potions, the honey gets me the mega potions, so I didn't lose more mega potions. I didn't use more mega potions than I made. Every time the voice is perfect. So this plundered. Okay. The Dongo calculator was not worth it at all there. That was very slow. 12 minutes for a single Arzuros. Well, looks like you're racking up some those notches. Yuri needs help. He and everyone else, I'm sure, see something in you. Guess it's Buddy Plaza. There's gonna be another quest, obviously. Thanks for coming. A lot of monsters have been acting really weird around the ruins. They congregate in the same spot. Strange presence. Aknosom. I can't remember what that is.
Drop by anytime.
Wrong button. Well, not long enough. Okay.
How are you today?
Right on time. Aknosom. Peculiar attack where it fans out the crest. Oh! It's not the light blasting one, right?
I have a special quest for you.
No. I can't remember what this one... Is there really anything special about it? Or is it just a monster? I'll try it. And then that's gonna be the last one
Be
for today.
careful out there.
Oh, they didn't remind me to eat Dongo, though. What are they doing?
I'm here for you.
Let's use money this time.
What will it be today?
Sure, more Zenny. I guess Polisher and Defender? Polisher and Medic.
Oh yeah, those are great.
It does actually change based on where you eat it. Because I'm eating it at the people with no friends location. Oh, poetry.
A bamboo forest at night. The sound of dancing is heard,
Oh yeah.
resembling a parasol, but in truth a monstrous bird. Be wary of its figure and its vibrant hue,
OBS's recording looks kind of laggy.
for once its collar opens, a rain of blood will ensue.
So I'm gonna look into whether it's actually lagging before next time, before the next episode. And if it is, then I'll have to figure out why. It could just be that the display of the video is like not good because of one reason or another. I've still not upgraded a weapon. I'm still using the base gear. So that I don't forget, I need to eat the ration. I think the Aknosom might be pretty workable. Like, it might be a decent one to hit with a hammer. Because I'm thinking, if I can get a few weapons that I'm more comfortable actually using, instead of only using the insect glaive for everything,
Looks useful.
it could be fun to be like, okay, I'm hunting a Rathian, I'll switch to insect glaive because it flies. Oh, I'm hunting an Arzuros, I'll use a charge blade because I don't know what makes charge blade good. Like, charge blade doesn't, or no, charge blade. Hammer, so far, doesn't seem like the best for enemies whose head is straight up. And they, like, Lagombi and Arzuros seem worse than enemies that have their head near the ground. I thought I stopped running too quickly. I also need to change my bar. Really here, I think I will actually be able to hit its head a bunch. Oh, wrong button, wrong game. Move. Did I hit the head? I think I did. Move. Wrong button. Oh. Mario fireballs.
It's up to something!
And this seems pretty effective. I'm gonna let it regen for a second.
All according to plan.
And just briefly get sidetracked with other stuff while I regen a little.
Mission accomplished.
It just left.
Don't let it get away!
I might as well carve
I'll
this
help
guy.
myself, thank you.
What is it you can push? Isn't there a way to get on the
Run!
Palamute quicker? If you're right beside it already? Can't remember. I should do this so I don't forget.
Revive my trusty weapon.
Oh yeah, and from when I tried to play Generations Ultimate, I'm really... Oh no, 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 no. I'm really glad... I was trying to move the camera, so I had to do that. I'm very glad that you don't have to bring like pickaxes and whetstones and that they don't break. Like that is a pain. And was one of the biggest reasons why when I played that I basically only used the
It's all over.
this is a bad
for
choice.
you.
It hit pretty well though. I basically only used the bow because I didn't want to have to deal with sharpening my weapons and having whetstones and such.
Face my fury.
Okay, not as much distance covered as I was hoping. And it's getting body blocked by, I think, my pals.
I'll show you no mercy.
Good damage. Come on, stand up, please. Wrong button. That was good movement, actually. So, wrong button. So this into roll is pretty good mobility. Into roll, into starting to charge, into like it's pretty good. Because if you start charging, it seems to move you a bit. Oh, random. So if I do this, I just moved in a fortunate direction. Move, please. It's like the charge. I should probably not do this. And that's exactly why. It's not exactly why, it's part of why. It's a classic. The moment I use my items for healing, they finally summon healing stuff and then the monster leaves. The classic.
Let us move.
Wrong button. Let's grab this one here.
Excuse me.
Not quite sharp enough.
Oh, I don't want to go this way. Give me the item. Thank you. Attack up. I want to go this way. I need to eat. I guess trap bugs. I guess whetstone. Yeah, I guess I have to one first aid med left.
Looks useful.
I should just do this. Jump. Get back up. I should spend more time actually exploring on some of these hunts. I should also be doing that more instead of only focusing on... Wrong button. Oh, no, that's why I don't do that more.
This is going to hurt.
I don't do that because you'd have to exit out of... You'd have to unequip your weapon to move around with that. That wasn't bad, though.
Face my fury.
Like, the hit there is pretty good. Oh, cool. That didn't go orange? Oh.
Keep attacking.
This is a real classic. Wrong button. But you can go straight into the charge without having to unsheath your weapon. That's good to know. The real classic is you just chased it to a new location, and then it instantly decides to move again. This way. Too far, too far. Okay. I wanted to land here in case there was anything to collect. This does not count as stuff to collect. Ooh, they're closing in on each other. Okay, so I need to run this way. I love the distance coverage. It's very fun. Like, being able to jump from all the way over there to here is very good. It's not super important, but it's fun. I should just eat this one here. It's not necessary. And whetstone.
Revive my trusty weapon.
Pretty good. It's like, so far I think this has been a better time to fight than the, like, Arzuros. I don't think fully charging this is optimal.
No more holding back.
What? Oh, you can charge it after you start that. Okay. So if I...
You're done for.
Okay. Neat. Okay. It's moving to a new location. Yeah, that's neat. That, you can start charging after you start the, not spirit bug, wire bug stuff. Too far away. Come on, give me the strong attack, please. Fight him, please. Do a better job.
Nice.
I got the launch at least. That's the most important thing.
This'll do for now.
Ride, please. It's also not a wyvern. It's a bear.
Leave this monster to
Maybe
me.
I'm crazy. Okay, I need to spam the button a bit. It's just so much damage. And so many materials. Please hit him. Good. Glad they turned around
I
properly.
think you've had enough.
Acnosom material, Acnosom material. Some honey. Oh. Weird. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, neat.
Thanks for the support.
No more holding back.
Okay. I'm gonna die. They got greedy. I'm out of wire bugs. Okay, I got saved, probably. I pressed the wrong button. I forgot how to roll. I can run. Oh, what was that? I did not input that. Cause yeah, the wire bug didn't trigger. Like I'm still full wire bugs. What was that? Oh, it's sliding. I start sliding and then it gives a different attack. Neat. Kind of bad because I keep missing, but it's really cool.
Face my fury.
Move, please. Thank you. No! This sliding is actually bad? The sliding is bad? Please stop sliding?
Any last words?
I want to get away from the sliding. That's my last words. Stop sliding. Like, it's probably really useful in specific situations, but right now it's not pleasant at all. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I got messed up by the slide again. Stop sliding in place. It takes forever to recover. That sliding is cool. It's probably good in specific contexts, but wow, is it annoying to slide when you don't want to.
Now's my chance.
And like you're just pressing and holding the charge, but you auto slide because it's a slightly slippery slope. I love when enemies just run away.
Keep attacking.
Did it? I love when enemies just run away.
Looks useful.
It's really so obnoxious. They just moved and then they move again. I'm gonna grab the wrong button because I wasn't running. I pressed wrong button because video game.
No more holding back.
Please move. Thank you. Okay. Why do you pose for that long? Maybe I'm holding this for way longer than I ever should. Okay, you can't turn it. It's good to keep in mind. Right here. And it moved. I just want to get a good hit with this. Except it keeps moving. I aim it poorly, obviously, but like, I just want to get one nice hit right here. Nope. That was a bad choice anyway, but okay, it missed. Nope. It's gonna land, and then I'll be able to get the swing. I hit the head at least, good. That didn't do 60 damage, it only did 30. I'm hoping this will kill.
You're done for.
Yeah, that hit for 60. Why'd the other time I did it when he was on the ground, it only hit for 30? This is a mechanics-based query. Is it because I didn't hit his head? Is it because his head was not broken at that point in time, even though it was broken like 20 minutes ago?
Any last
This
words?
should hit. Yeah, 60. It must have had something to do with it being on the ground, right? That intro is pretty fun. No, wrong button again. It didn't matter because that hit for 13. I must have hit his neck instead of its head. It's not moving. Can I get a... No, I can't.
This is going to hurt.
Oh, I can? I got the hit there. Good, nice.
It's over.
Okay. I mean... I don't think I got it.
Pardon my insolence.
I don't think I have the hammer down. I don't think I understand it well enough. I don't think I have combos or whatever understood anywhere near enough, but I think it's I think I'm comfortable enough with using it against low level monsters, which is better than I was when I started today. Wrong button. It worked, but wrong button entirely. And that's other video games' fault. Hello. I haven't seen a wisdom owl creature. Can't remember what they're called specifically. But I haven't seen one of those yet.
Another successful hunt.
Still using fully base gear. It is not high rank stuff. It's low still, but the moneymaker got me 30% more. That's okay. So that would be at least 600, which pays for the dongo itself, so it was worth it. Oh, what? I thought this quest was given by the other guy.
So,
Back already. One problem down. We've got another one at the shrine ruins. The villagers are all spooked, saying there's ghosts there. I'll be keeping an eye on things for now. For the time being, go see Hinoa. Taking down that Acnosomp has opened up 3-star. You're becoming a fine Chimera hunter, Squirt. Keep up the good work. Like, I'm still hunter rank 1, right? Like, you say hunter rank 1 until you actually do the main hub quests. Yeah, let's see what weapons I can make.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Weapons can be created at the smithy. Select a weapon and forge it to create it from scratch or upgrade it to a stronger form using that weapon as a base. Materials and money are needed. Weapon rollbacks. Upgraded weapons can be rolled back to their original state. Choose a weapon with a yellow arrow icon next to it from the smithy weapon tree and select rollback. Materials spent will be recouped. Some as scrap if material upgrades were used. Forged weapons cannot be rolled back. The defender, you just use this until high rank, then use this until master rank, and then you don't need to worry, I think. I don't even think it's worth upgrading until I have like one of these. I don't know if you want elemental though. I think I just want KO. Yeah, none of this is available yet. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Armor is more complicated. So yeah, looking here to get a general idea. Geologist has specific uses, I believe. Like, it's good if you want to grind those resources. Same with botanist. Critical Eye is good. I can't wait till this game actually has meaningful gear. It's gonna take a while. Mahabra. Aknosom. Baggy. I just want to get rid of the arrows. Exclamation marks. Okay, Hunter is attack boost. So what I really do want is Hunter Male and Greaves to start applying attack boost. But that requires Remobras and Warm Pelts. So I think that's from the ice area. Anything else? Izuchi Critical Eye is useful. I think Affinity is just critical, basically. Like 40%. Is Affinity just damage, or is it a 40% chance to deal bonus damage? I cannot remember. Ooh, the Baggy has attack boosts, which are from the same slot as the Hunter. So if I just make those, I'm pretty good. Can this get to max? Prevent sleep, cool. Arzuros, Counter-Strike, Fortify, increases attack by 10% and defense with each use. Basically every time you cart, you get stronger, which is kind of useless. Temporarily increase attack and power after being knocked back, kind of neat. Lagombi's just Critical Eye. Affinity sliding. Sliding increases affinity for a short time. Most of these are irrelevant. The baggy ones are worth considering. Great Baggy Claw, Sleep Sack, Baggy Hide. I should be able to make both. And that's level 2 attack boost, which is something.
No problem. Gotcha.
I'm not even gonna worry. Kinsects. I don't think I'm gonna worry about buying Kinsects until I can buy like the 3rd tier of them. The dual colors are honestly my favorite, because there's a few monsters that are just hard to get the last color on, and it's just way quicker. You send, recover, full charge. It's probably not optimal. It's probably better to prioritize other stuff, like triple uptime is probably better, is my guess. Assuming that's, you know, when you have all 3 powers, it lasts longer, assuming that's what it means. Bowguns could be fun to mess around with later. But for now, I guess I'll just go with this. Attack boost 2, just focus on that for now. But
Now
next time, There's a bunch of quest stuff to look into. And next time I will work with... I should also really store all this stuff, huh? I need to set up a super basic setup. Like... Nope. Just bank all these. For now. I can deal with it later if I need them. Bank that. Bank that. Rations. Bank them for now. Can I move this? I guess I can do this. Store those. Get the mega potions here. Get well done steak. I probably do want antidote with me. If I can find it. Sort. Antidote. But I only want like 5 of them. Just for now. You shouldn't have ancient potions this early. They're just given for free. Demon powder. I could bring honey with me to auto make it into, or to make it into mega potions as I use them. I'm not going to worry about that. Those are useful eventually, but not for a while. Well, not for a while because I can't make them, so they're not worth using. I guess that's just free money, so I don't need to grind money. I'm gonna take advantage of that stuff. Anything else that I need to look into? I think that's that. Then I can set up a loadout. Wrong button. Oh, no. I need to do this now? And then I need to get used to using the radial menu for stuff like healing, for sure. Okay, I need to get used to whetstone being up, because that's a better habit to have. Do this, whetstone up. Interesting. Okay. But I got sidetracked. I was doing equipment. So next time, I was gonna do... Sure, I don't really care. I was gonna do hunting horn next, and I think I might. I'm thinking the difference between the two. Explicitly not using a defender horn. What is divine protection though? How do I look at what divine protection is? Maybe if I equip it, I can look at it here. No. Left stick? No. How do I see what divine protection is? Left stick to compare. Skill info. It's not skills. Maybe I can read it somewhere. Yeah, I'm not going to use this. Defense up, attack up, health recovery. Weapon controls, hunting horn, melody effects. Affinity, elemental attack, these are all straightforward. Self-improvement is move speed and prevents your attack from being deflected. Attack and affinity is attack and affinity. Knockback's negated is knockback negated. Earplugs is earplugs. Tremors negated is pretty neat. Wind pressure negated is probably good later. Stun negated is useful. Health recovery is a small heal. Well, small version is a small heal. L is a bigger heal. The antidote's probably good. Divine protection has a chance to temporarily of temporarily decreasing damage received. Blight negated. Health regen seems nice. Sharpness loss reduce is nice. Sonic wave. A lot of these are cool. Sharpness extension. Sonic barrier. Infernal melody. Sharpness regen. Cool. Those are all for later. Next time I will continue right here with the... Oh, here's another quest. Oh, actually. How do I equip him? Yeah, next time I will continue. I'll hunt the next level of, you know, all this. How do I... Oh, I just have to do equipment, right? Like, buddy gear is... buddy gear's here. Heal blade. Don't I have another Palamute that I explicitly grabbed for support? But for him, I will put supportive ones, which I guess are healing and or that heals canines, this heals everybody else. Oh, I don't want attention attracted. So removing that's good. And support centric's not relevant because he's not leveled up yet, but he will lose Steel Fang as well because it said it attracts attention and I don't want them attracting attention because that's kind of, it's inconsistent. Sometimes they just get attacked. Palico gear? Buddy skills? Might as well clip all three. Palamute. Might as well equip all three. I think in my first playthrough I didn't even look into this stuff until I was like already partway through high rank. So I never equipped Palico skills and all that. I made very poor use of them because of that. They're still useful. But yeah. I'll wrap it up here, continue, and do thumb all of the next village rank. Probably all of the next village rank, depending on how many hunts. If it's like 5 hunts, I'll probably split it into 2 episodes. If it's 4, like including the urgent quest, if it's 4 hunts, then I'll do it all in one go. I might not do it all with the hunting horn. It all depends on how it feels. But that will be an issue for next time. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.